to go. I think we're good to go. Oh, hello. Hello. Dennis, I made you a moderator. I don't know what those things look like, but you might have some more features. In case you're wondering why, that's why. You have the power to do stuff now. Welcome to the old God's Meadery. I'm just getting up and running here. Incredibly excited. Alright. Hello, Scott. Good to see you. I'm getting a little worried about you. You might be working too hard. You might be working too hard. But I'm glad you're here. I am missing you. I don't think I've forgotten anything tonight, so I think we're going to be in good shape. If you're just jumping in, welcome to the old God's Meadery. In about 18 minutes, 9 o'clock, we're going to make some mead live. The whole entire process will take less than 10 minutes, so stick around. I'm going to start that almost right at 9 o'clock, and it should be a lot of fun. These Wednesday lives, this is your first one where this is actually going dedicated to subscribers only. So if you're a subscriber, you get to pick the meads. Tonight is picked by somebody that should be here shortly. And I will send a bottle of it to him or her as soon as it's done, so in a few months. So if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. It's the best way to support what I do. And, take a little money off of the honey. Welcome to the old God's Meadery. It should be a lot of fun tonight, though. I'm very excited. If you don't know what I do, every single Saturday I come out with a brand new batch of mead. I never replicate recipes, so I have never, ever made the same batch twice, and I've never missed a Saturday. Batch 121 comes out this Saturday. It's inspired by Norway, and it might be the perfect mead. We will have to wait and see. If you missed last week's batch 120, oh, my other glass, I guess it's in the dishwasher. You know what? It's drying. I don't like the iceberg looking one. I assume that's the one you're talking about. I try to exclusively use these because you kind of see through them. Tonight I'm not going to be drinking any mead, so it doesn't matter. I should have used that one, but plus they keep drinks colder because it's thick. But anyway, where was I? I got distracted so easy. I make mead every single week, every single Saturday. Brand new batch. Last week was the most manly mead ever. Batch 120. Your bacon whiskey mead. I think I have a bottle of it right here. Look at that. Bacon whiskey mead. Bacon whiskey mead. I showed you exactly how to do it. Hello, Nicholas. Dan, good to see you. I hope you watched it. It was pretty amazing. I had a lot of fun doing it. This coming Saturday, like I said, it might be your perfect mead. I don't know. We'll see. It is inspired by Norway, and then we only have 3 weeks left of this schedule. I'm incredibly excited about the new schedule. Got a lot of great stuff that's I think you're going to be shocked to see. A lot of good surprise meads coming your way. But the schedule restarts the second week-ish of July, so stay tuned. Yeah, fun is really good. If you like what you do, you don't even call it work anymore, so I am very happy to hear that for you. Very happy, and it's well deserved and far overdue. I'm glad. And it's just the beginning. Hopefully you stay liking it. But yeah, as for tonight, about 15 minutes we'll get started. So before that, we're going to have a little cocktail, have a little bit of fun, talk about whatever you want to talk about, ask questions about mead. We've got some expert mead makers here in the comments already. So if you're just jumping in, this place to be. Hit like 1,000,000 times. Just hit until your fingers get tired, until the hearts, float off your phone. You know how to do it. Anything that gets that algorithm, please comment a lot. And that goes the same for all of the videos you see. If you see a creator out there, don't underestimate just hitting that like button. It really helps out. It gets the algorithm going. So I think everybody's guilty of scrolling and giggling. Hey, that was really funny. Then they keep scrolling. Just like the video. It doesn't hurt anything. Doesn't hurt anything. Always like the videos you like. Yeah, and do that a lot tonight. Hello, welcome. If you're just jumping in, we are going to be making mead live. It's a secret. The flavor is a secret. It was picked by one of the subscribers here, so we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, you'll see it in 14 minutes from now. I have all the ingredients literally right here, right off camera, where you can't see them. It's going to be awesome. You want to start making mead, you're in the right spot. This is the best place to go and meet lots of great mead makers. There's a bunch in the comments already. Also, join the Discord. Our good buddy Scott, who is here in the comments, he's about to say either here or right here, made an amazing Discord. There's a link directly in his profile. Give him a follow while you're there. Or there's a link up in my link tree as well. It's a great place to go for every level of skill level of mead maker. And it's a great place to go and ask questions, look at pictures. There's ingredient lists or equipment lists. There is recipe lists. There is even a commercial channel where you can go and order meads from places that we've heard about all over the country that ship straight to your house. So it is the best place to go if you're looking for mead making advice, or you're just starting out and you kind of want to get a bunch of different opinions on this amazing community and art form. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is okay to subscribe. Just made your second batch. Apple cinnamon. That's going to be amazing. And it's going to be in perfect timing for fall. You're going to enjoy that as it gets a little cooler outside right after the summer comes to an end. What am I saying? You're going to have to... I say a lot of things, and I talk a lot, so you're going to have to narrow down what you mean. Melting down metals and casting them into new things. Oh, well, that's incredibly impressive. And art form in itself. That's beyond my skill level. I can only make alcohol. Yeah, if you're gonna do a mead and like you're already comfortable, throw some apples and some stuff. It's gonna be perfect for fall. Perfect. And I know we've touched this, just to kind of circle on that. I saw some apple cider at the grocery store yesterday. I know we've talked about apple cider before, substituting water with apple cider, and the question came up, can you even get it this time of year? Because usually it's a fall thing. You have to get it from like a farm. I saw some at my local grocery store. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Tonight we're going to be making some mead in about 11 minutes. We're going to start a batch of mead from scratch. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it and explain the process as I'm going. It will take less than 10 minutes. So stay tuned. If you want to learn how to make some mead from the very beginning, now's your chance. At least how I do it. Mead, like many things, is art form. There's many ways to do it. There's lots of great mead makers that I look up to in the comments already that do it differently. So my best advice, if you're just starting out or you're interested in it, follow a bunch of creators, read some literature, Reddit, books, whatever. You're going to find that there's various ways to do things. All of them are right if they make you happy. Do stuff that makes you happy. And then you'll want to keep doing it. So, hello. Pear kiwi. That sounds amazing. I love me both of those. Pears and kiwis. Kiwis, they're a pain to cut, but they're delicious. And they're underused. They're underused. There should be more kiwi flavored things in the world. I don't think I've ever done a kiwi mead. I'm pretty jealous already. I have done pear. I love pears. I have a pear tree in my yard. Welcome if you're just jumping in. Hello. Yeah, that combo is unique. It's good. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Every single Saturday I come out with a brand new batch of mead that I've never made before. I don't replicate recipes and I don't miss Saturdays. every single Saturday. Brand new batch Mead. Batch 121 comes out this Saturday, and it's inspired by Norway. And then we have 3 weeks left of this current schedule. All of them are going to be centered around the United States. You're going to love all 3 of them, I think. We're going to start off with our 4th of July Mead, and then right after that, the last color batch of the category, which is focused on the United States, where I try to hone in on our color. It's going to be awesome. Of course you made it. Hello. And then last, we're going to wrap things up, making a mead for the United States of America. A good old rounding summer mead. I think you're going to like it a lot. And then my new schedule kicks off. The only category that's going to carry on is our holiday mead. So I will not be doing another one of those, though, after July 4th until September, where I have 2 amazing meads already in the works going for you. So there will be no holidays in August. The other 3 categories will kick off right away, though. I will never miss a Saturday. Hopefully. I'm going to be making 13 colony meads, so I'm going to be doing 1 mead per state of the original 13 colonies and really kick off and see if there's interest in that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're kicking that off with Virginia. And then after that, I'm going to be doing some Norse gods and goddesses meads. So about once a month or so in rotation, I'll be making a mead that I think is worthy of a very specific Norse god or goddess. We're kicking that off with the goddess Freya. And that should be a lot of fun. I can't wait to show you. And then lastly, I have a pop culture series that's going to be amazing. I'm getting lots of ideas on my TikTok pinned posts. So go there and suggest some meads. We're kicking that off with a very simplistic version of your Skyrim mead, and then the rest is up to you guys. And I've got some really cool ones in the work. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm incredibly excited about it. So, meads every Saturday, a brand new mead with rotating categories. You're going to love it. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, this is an incredibly easy version of Skyrim Mead. If you not familiar with the video game, there's a video game called Skyrim, which is fantasy, history kind of mix, where it's very medieval, but very fantasy as well. They have some mead recipes that you can find in the game, and they're actual mead recipes. But some of those ingredients are a little bit more difficult to find. So I made a very simplistic version of it that you can still probably call it Skyrim Mead. But it's stuff that you can either buy or order really easily and inexpensive. So stay tuned. I'll show you exactly how I did it. It's coming. It's coming. Hello. Say hello. Let me know where you're from. If you're just jumping in, it should be a lot of fun. Elder Scrolls Cookbook. Yeah, I've heard that before. If you want to see something crazy, put it in the pinned post. Put a comment in the pinned post. I didn't know you left, Scott. I thought you were just being quiet or doing that weird, like, not weird, the Aragon thing where you're like sitting at the corner of the bar, like with a smoking pipe. That's what I imagine you're doing when you're not talking. Just watching everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hit like a million times. We're going to get started in 5 minutes. Keep hitting like till your fingers hurt and then switch to a different finger. And subscribe. If you're going to really want to support what I do, it's incredibly cheap and it helps a lot. So, subscribe. And then you get to pick meads. Well, you'll be in a pool of people to get to pick meads. Tonight's the first subscriber only mead, so you'll see what it is and who it's from here in a few minutes, and when it's all done I'll be shipping bottles to that person on me to say thank you. Lord of the Rings I think is already suggested up there, but I don't remember. There's a lot of great suggestions up there. I have a lot of great ones already started too. It's incredibly exciting to work on that category. It's not my favorite category. I can't say I have a favorite because all of them are like children, but I have a lot of fun with that category. One mead to rule them. I like it. I like it. Gonna have a lot of fun with that. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining me this evening. And in just a few minutes, we're going to get started. I'm going to rearrange the camera. Scott and Dennis will tell me if I have it straight or not. And then we'll get started. It should be a lot of fun. The mead making process will take less than 10 minutes. So if you don't know how to make mead, or you're intimidated by starting this amazing hobby, I am going to make it as simplistic as I can. I'll show you. This is what we call the primary process. I'll be explaining everything as I go. It will take less than 10 minutes and we'll get it set, and then in a few weeks we'll readdress it and rack this mead, and then we'll let it sit for a few months. And I'm getting the details really narrowed down now about how long these Wednesday batches will take, so they'll be very predictable. I'll even get a schedule out over time. It's on my list of things to work on when I'm on vacation next week, so stay tuned. Thor blessing us. There might be a Thor mead in the future too. You never know. I'm doing a lot of different Norse gods and goddesses. You never know. We're kicking that series off with the goddess Freya, though. So I'm only giving examples of the very first batches. Everything else will be like it is now. To be surprised, you won't find out until the last minute. Most of them. Some of them I'll probably give good teases to, because you guys know I'm not good at secrets. So I'll end up saying something and you'll figure it out. It should be a lot of fun. Order and chaos mead. Yeah. Put it in that pin post. It should be a lot of fun. I was actually just before this, I had a few extra minutes and I was kind of just planning the schedule out a little bit further down the road. And yeah, I've got some really fun stuff. Really fun stuff. I can't wait to show you. I'm already working on November though, so like I have to keep secrets. All right, we're just about there, guys. It's almost 9 o'clock. I'm going to refill my drink, rearrange the camera, and we'll get started. Please don't forget to continue to hit the like button as much as you can. Get in the algorithm. Subscribe. These batches go to subscribers. So please subscribe. And yeah, like, share, comment. I will be moving the camera a little bit further back, so I won't be reading the comments as I go. I'll be talking the whole time, explaining the process for those of you that are new. Make sure and continue to comment anyway. You guys can talk to each other, become friends. I think most of you are friends anyway. I don't even know if I need to be here anymore. You guys are so awesome and kind. It's just like you guys just rent my room so you can, talk to each other. And I'm okay with that. Tonight we're not drinking anything special. I'm good. I'm just getting rid of my the legacy liquors that I've collected from all around the world. This is Canada's salted caramel Crown Royal. I wouldn't suggest getting it unless you want a big sugar headache the next day. Following is different than subscribing. Subscribing gets you these amazing little mead like that Dennis has, nameplates, and subscriber only posts and stuff, and then potentially some mead. Alright guys, you guys ready? I'm going to move the camera and we'll get started. If you have any questions, I'm sure Scott will be able to help you out. Yeah, and then afterwards, stick around. I'm going to say hello like I'm not talking to you guys, and then I'm going to say goodbye like you're not here. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to move the camera back and we'll hang out for a little while afterwards. That is just for editing purposes, so I can edit it down and repost it on TikTok if it allows me tomorrow. All right, you guys ready to see flavors? Here we go. Here we go. Uh-oh, I feel like we're really crooked tonight. We okay there? Good, good, still crooked? Ah. Good? Good enough? Scott said there you go, but I feel like it was after I was moving stuff. Okay. All right, we're good to go. All right, this batch goes out to Dennis. This is going to be your ginger blueberry mead. Dennis, I'll be sending you some bottles of this as soon as I'm done. So thank you so much for your amazing support. You're an amazing dude and a good friend. Thank you. I'm going to say thank you by sending you some mead on me when we're all done. All right, guys. Skull, I'll see you on the other side. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. Tonight we're making some mead live. This is going to be a ginger blueberry mead. It's going to be amazing. Suggested by my good buddy Dennis. I will be sending some bottles for subscribing on TikTok for me. It's going to be really quick. We're going to do this all in under 10 minutes. I'll show you everything. There's only 2 things that I did beforehand. Everything that you see that's going to touch the mead tonight has been sanitized. It's really important for mead making. There's some really gross things that like the same environment as yeast. So you want to make sure everything's super clean and sanitized. Secondly, I measured out exactly 3 pounds of honey. That part just takes a little while, so I did it beforehand. I have a conventional little stovetop here. I'm going to warm some honey up in some water and a 2-gallon fermenting bucket. These are the best way to start your mead for the primary process because they're incredibly easy to add lots of stuff in. You have plenty of extra room if you're making 1-gallon batches, and they're really easy to clean. So always start in a bucket. You'll see other people start in glass carboys. You can do it that way. This is easier. So first things we're going to do, I'm going to add in half a gallon of water to my honey that's in this pot here. We are going to warm this honey up and, oh, thank you. That was pretty cool. And dissolve this honey into this first half gallon of water. This step isn't actually necessary. It just makes it incredibly easy for the honey to dissolve. I'm trying to keep the splash noises to a minimum. Excuse the beeps. We're going to get that started warming here. While we're waiting for that to start warming up, we're going to add in 3 pounds of frozen, defrosted, and brought to room temperature blueberries. If you're going to use fruits, always buy frozen or freeze your fresh fruits. This will help break down the membrane, and you'll see you'll get more of a syrup because those outer membranes are broken down. It really pulls the sugar out of those fruits, especially in the berry line. You'll get a much better color and a much better flavor out of it. And this is about 8 ounces of sliced fresh ginger. I even cut my finger slicing this for Dennis tonight. This will be amazing. While we're waiting, again, we're going to go ahead and add in our other half gallon of water to our bucket. I'm already loving this. This is going to be an amazing flavor. I can tell already. For those of you who don't know, blueberry is my favorite flavor of all time. I make a lot of meads, a brand new one every single Saturday. I've never replicated the same recipe twice. And the several blueberries versions I've done, I've loved every single one. My favorite being just a very simplistic blueberry mead. Batch 66, if you want to go back and try to find it. And this is not going to be far from that. Ginger, I think, is an underutilized ingredient, though. I have made some ginger things, but ginger blueberry has never been one of them. I'm very excited about it. I think Dennis did an amazing job picking a flavor here, which is why I picked it. Because he suggested it. I can't take credit for this. Alright, honey is about halfway dissolved now. I'm just trying to get all of it really dissolved in there. You want to be careful with this step. You don't want your honey to get too hot. The yeast that you use does have an a temperature tolerance. And too hot or too cold will upset your yeast, potentially killing it. So all we're trying to do is warm things up here. Get the honey really dissolved. And get this mead going at a nice stable temperature. If you don't know what mead is, it's the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world, independently discovered by many different countries and cultures. The oldest evidence is from Africa, over 20,000 years ago. There's also evidence in China, Central America, and of course, ancient Northern Europe, where where the Vikings traded it, made it super famous, did it better than everybody else. But what that means is, regardless of who you are or where you're from, your ancestors drank mead. And I think that's awesome. We're just about done here. We're going to go ahead, unplug that guy, and we're going to combine the two. Oh, it looks beautiful already. Beautiful already. Recenter this guy here. Boop. Alright, here's where the magic happens. We're going to add in our yeast. This is D47. This is probably the most standard yeast you'll see out there, wine yeast. It's a good, like, flat yeast. It will absolutely get you a nice, good fermentation. These little packets are about 5 grams. We only need about 2.5. But as you see, I'm not measuring it. It doesn't hurt to pour the whole packet in there. And a half teaspoon of yeast nutrient. This is kind of a little substance there that will get that yeast nice and excited. Now we're going to close her up. This is our fermenting bucket lid. It's got a little hole there for our airlock, which I'll show you in a second. The first thing we're to do is rubber mallet this guy down. We want to make sure that everything is super tight in there. Because we want nothing getting in this bucket once it starts. Put your very clean thumb over that hole and give it a good shake. And a pro tip, as soon as you let go of the hole, you get a little backsplash. Always keep paper towels in your pockets. Lastly, we're going to put in our 3-piece airlock. I prefer these guys over the standard S-shaped airlocks that you'll see everywhere. These guys are, again, much easier to clean and use, in my opinion. This little guy goes over that center straw, and we're going to fill this about halfway full of water. And cap it off. And we're done! The yeast will start eating those sugars in the next day or so. And produce 2 things. Carbon dioxide, which will leak out our airlock here. And alcohol, which will stay in our bucket. So we'll give this probably about 3 weeks. And we'll be back here on a Wednesday live. And we'll be racking this same mead into a glass carboy. So stay tuned in a few weeks. Every single Wednesday, though, I go live to show you different steps of the mead making process. And in addition to that, every single Saturday I come out with a brand new batch of mead that I've never made before. Batch 121. Inspired by Norway comes out this Saturday, so pay attention to your Saturday videos. Subscribe, like, comment on everything you see. Thank you so much for letting me be here. I can't wait to show you what I have in store. I'll see you guys all real soon. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. I'll see you again next Wednesday for sure. We'll be bottling some mead again. So I'll see you guys all real soon. Thank you so much. All right, so I rushed at the end because I got the restriction thing again. All right, we'll just move a little closer. We'll keep everything in frame. The product, ugh, I don't know what to do about it. The product disclosure thing, where I get restricted for product disclosure because, I don't know, TikTok thinks I'm selling stuff. That's okay. What do you think? We did it, right? Easy peasy. Dennis's, there we go. We'll put them both on camera. Dennis, your meat has started, getting ready. I can't wait to take it to the next step. I definitely am curious to see it in a glass carboy, because that makes it feel like official. And then I'll be shipping you some bottles. And then you can make a video reviewing them with your face on it. Did you guys hear me drop the spoon? I dropped the spoon. There's currently honey on the floor. Honey water. But that's okay. If you don't have some mistakes, what's life about, right? Woo! Thank you so much. This is my thank you to you. You can't say thank you for somebody that says thank you. Woo, that was so much fun. I love, love, love these Wednesday lives. These are the highlights of my day. So much fun. I really enjoy being here with you guys. And I'll be live tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Hopefully I'll be able to repost this stuff. But I've got a pretty good agenda. I've been spending a lot of time the past few days getting my agenda kind of planned out in great detail. Because I am going on vacation soon. You guys won't see anything, though. I won't be doing a Wednesday live in 2 weeks from now. But outside of that, everything will feel very normal. You'll still have Saturday meetings. I'm getting all that stuff ready tomorrow, actually, to make sure everything is good. So it should be a lot of fun. Honey splashes are the worst. I am... actually, only Dennis and Scott know this, but I had batch 100 and I think it was 113. I had 3 bottles of it left, and all 3 of them blew within 12 hours of each other. You guys have probably seen the rack I have on my wall now. I made like a little new background where I do some of my lives where I'm sitting down. It was sitting sideways, blew out. The cork hit the bottle in front of it, and that hit the bottle in front of it. Everything stayed intact except for the bottle that blew. But it sprayed mead on Jolly Rancher mead on everything, including my racks where I keep all my Saturday stuff. So I spent some time washing that, and then a second bottle blew that I had on my regular wine rack. The only thing that was the same is all 3 of those bottles were upright in boxes, and then I laid them all down as I was setting up my new background. So it's somewhere I stirred up the yeast, I guess. I don't know. And then I immediately removed the 3rd bottle as I was literally on my hands and knees scrubbing the floor. Not 5 feet away from me, the 3rd bottle blew, and the cork hit the ceiling. So thank God I didn't lose an eye. Although that would have been a really cool story to tell. But yeah, it happens. It hasn't happened in a really long time for me. Usually my stuff sits, and I use, you guys know I use time. I'm usually patient enough, or I'm busy enough that, you know, stuff sits long enough where I don't have that problem. But I knew, I wanted to nip it in the bud. I knew Scott and Dennis would say one thing right away. So I approached it first and said, this is why you should use a hydrometer. So, Oh, yeah. I mean, you should follow every account you have. I think that's the best way to do it. That's what all the cool guys do. That's what I heard. But yeah, if you use a hydrometer, you'll know exactly when fermentation stops, as opposed to guessing like I do. But yeah, it was a mess. It was a big mess. So, but you know what? It was time to get a good cleaning anyway. So you gotta stay positive when stuff like that happens. I lost a batch, so now out of my more recent batches, it's the only batch I'm missing. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And I have a couple. I don't have the typical like 750 milliliter, but I have like the whiskey bottles with the flip tops on them. I did see them though. They're relatively cheap to reuse. So I don't know. Maybe I should invest in something like that. I like to cork my stuff and like give it away. So like, I don't know. These bottles are cheaper, but now I'm incredibly nervous. Like, I'm gonna have to like wax the tops or something, and in addition to corking them. Yeah, I mean, I'm not against the tilt. I have a lot of fun like watching their videos, and I know Scott speaks really highly of those things. But like right now, I'm running right over here. I'm running 4 batches, so like I would have to pick which one I'm using the tilt in. I'm going to be running 4 batches for at least probably another couple months. So, yeah. Yeah, I'd love to see that thing. Like, I know you showed it to us before, but I'd love to see it in action. How you doing it? That'd make a good video too. Definitely a good live. But yeah, I'm really excited. I think you guys all know, so I don't want to be like too repetitive. But like, this coming Saturday's a Norway batch, and then three weeks in a row United States fun. So just 1 month from now, we're gonna be wrapping up this schedule and starting a brand new one. Still get a brand new meet every Saturday, but it's gonna be so much fun. I'm really looking forward to the change of pace, and the cool stuff that I have going for you guys. I'm really excited to show you. Oh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. I can't wait to see it. Hello, if you're just jumping in, you missed it. We made some mead live. This is blueberry ginger mead. Hopefully I'll be able to repost the video on TikTok. It will definitely be reposted on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know you got something awesome cooking in your brain. I know you do. It's gonna be amazing. So, like, northern, like the Scandinavian area in general has a few berries that like are exclusive to that area that just love that colder weather. You can't get in the United States. The elderberry's another one. They got lots of berries. The first Norway batch I did, I literally cheated. I did just a mixed berry one because, like, pretty much every berry grows there. The dirt bike out of the truck, you had some fun today. You ask your buddy Scott. That's how I get berries. You become really good friends with this awesome dude named Scott. I cut, look, you see, I cut my mother duck finger because of Dennis tonight. I was peeling ginger with a potato peeler. Wasn't paying attention. And it's always those little ones, like where it's not a cut, it's like a chunk taken out, and it's little, so it hurts. My mother duck finger. Scott is pretty cool. One of the coolest guys I've ever known. You have to barter with him. What are you going to send Scott? That's how you got to do it. You got to barter with him. You can't use a spoon for ginger? I used a potato peeler, got like all the bark stuff off, and then I sliced it with a paring knife. A blue raspberry. I don't think I've made specifically blue raspberry. I've done a few different mixed berry versions though, and I'm pretty sure there's been blueberry and raspberry with another berry, because usually those mixed berries have 3 in them, but I don't recall. I honestly don't recall. And I think all my notes will just say mixed berry, so I don't even think I could look that one up. I will say, you know, pay attention in the next few weeks. Maybe you'll get something in that range. The back of a spoon? Really? I feel like it's hard. Like, you can't do that. It's like a root. So, no, Nicholas, depending on what grocery store you have, because I found this by accident. That's why I made a few different variations of it. Like, I am on eastern, northeast side in Maryland. So I have Food Lions, which are, I think, pretty regional. Safeways, which I think are, like, nationwide, right? Both of them have mixed berries, like in their frozen pie section, and they're different berries in both of them. And I think like Target even has one now too, like in the grocery store Targets, and it's still different. And my favorite thing about Target frozen fruits, they have dragon fruit. If you wanna make an awesome dragon fruit mead, they have frozen dragon fruit chunks. You're welcome. I would say, yeah, blue raspberries probably aren't real, but I would say pay attention in the next few weeks. Kroger has them too. I'm not near a Kroger. That's more Midwestern, I think, right? I know I've heard of Kroger, but I don't think there's any in Maryland. Lemon ginger. Okay, yeah. I mean, I'd like to see how you're doing it with a spoon. I feel like a moron now because I cut my finger up, my mother duck finger. There's no Safeways in Michigan. Okay, I don't know why is that so like regionalized. You think there has to be something corrupt in that like that line of work. You don't even know what Safeway is? I thought Safeway is bigger than it is, I guess. I don't know. It's a major grocery chain store here. I honestly, I've learned more about mead making from people teaching me since I started making videos about mead making than I knew about mead making beforehand. Like, seriously, I've learned more life stuff from this group of guys than I knew beforehand. Safeway's in Oregon, so like, what's it on both sides? I don't know. Maybe they just skipped Michigan. Hello. Good evening. You missed it. We made some mead, but hopefully I'll be able to repost that video. I am I'm trying to figure out like what I do wrong because I feel like I do something wrong. I don't think it's me, but TikTok doesn't like me reposting videos. I don't know why. I don't know why. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. If you're just jumping in, welcome to the Old God's Meadery. I make mead every single week. Every single Saturday, I come out with a brand new batch of mead. Batch 121 comes out this Saturday. It might be the perfect mead. Inspired by Norway. Batch 120 was the most manly mead you ever seen. It was celebrating Father's Day. It is your bacon whiskey mead. You heard me right. Bacon whiskey mead. So go back and watch those videos if you haven't watched them already. Jump over to my YouTube if you want to watch lots of older videos. There's over 100 videos there now of just meads. Under my playlist. Go to my playlists. To Sunday nights. Hey, you just let me know. I'll be there, dude. I'll be there. I am not selling. I am not licensed to commercially sell, but I do the next best thing. I show you exactly how to make it. And there is a way for me to ship you some mead for free. you have to subscribe here on TikTok. If you subscribe, I'll put out a post every single week for subscribers only, so only they can access it and look at it. I'm looking for suggestions on what batches to make. This batch is going to Dennis, who suggested this blueberry lemon mead. I will be finishing this batch on Wednesdays only, so in a few, probably 3 weeks from now, we'll be racking this mead. And then in a few months from now, we'll be bottling this mead. I will label them, cork them, and ship them straight to Dennis for my small thank you for suggesting this amazing mead. Blueberry ginger. I don't know why I can't get that right. So if you want your own bottle of mead, subscribe and give an awesome suggestion in one of those subscriber-only videos. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm really passionate about what I do because we're going to unite the world through mead. It's not just me. It's everybody here in the comments. And look, if you know a grown man out there, I don't want to be sexist, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you know a grown man out there that wouldn't love this mead, look at this. Look at this. Shame on you. Shame on you. Yeah. It's always the blueberry batches I get mixed up. I get incredibly excited about blueberry batches because I was messing up Evan's too. I don't know why I couldn't get his right. His blueberry mint. Hello, welcome. If you're just jumping in, welcome to the Old Guides Reader. You missed it. We made some mead from scratch tonight. This is the primary process. Everything that makes mead went into this bucket. Hopefully I'll be able to repost this on TikTok. If not, the full video will go up on YouTube because they auto-process stuff and post it itself. Follow me in both places. Subscribe on TikTok, though, because that's where I pick these batches from, the TikTok pin posts. Not pin posts, TikTok subscriber-only posts. My favorite of all time is right here in front of you. This is batch 66, just standard blueberry. My favorite mead of all time. Of all time. The exact recipe is 1 gallon water, 3 pounds of honey, 3 pounds of frozen, defrosted, brought to room temperature blueberries, 2.5 grams of yeast, and 2 grams of yeast nutrient. Tropical mead. I'm really looking forward to that. Did you share a picture in the Discord? I don't remember seeing one. I would love to even see what color that is. It's going to be amazing though. Tropical mead. All right, it's about 9:30. I'm going to start wrapping stuff up, guys. It's been fun. I got a Florida mop over here. And I'll be back tomorrow though, 7 a.m. to kind of see what you guys thought and spread the word about uniting the world through meat. Should be a lot of fun. And then advertising the awesome meat I have coming this Saturday. It's going to be pretty awesome. I hope. We'll see. I think that's all I have. Thank you so much for letting me be here. You guys are amazing. This is my happy place, and you guys provide it for me. So thank you so much. These Wednesday batches are subscriber only. Oh, thank you. I will be shipping these bottles to Dennis when it's all done. So thank you so much, Dennis, for this amazing suggestion and your support. It means the world to me. It helps me keep going. So thank you so much. And then every Saturday, brand new batch of mead. Every single Saturday, batch 121 comes out this Saturday. Shoot me a direct message or a text if you're lucky enough to have my phone. If you need anything at all, I answer all of them. And I will be back again tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., bright and early. having some coffee, talking about mead. So if you're up, you're getting ready for your day, stop by, say hi. Long time no see, and I'm just saying goodbye. Now you made me feel bad. Come back tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. I think that's all I have. Join the Discord. Scott made an amazing Discord. He is right here. He's about to do it. There's also a link up in my link tree. Great place to go if you're looking at making mead, or if you already make mead, to share your stuff. And stay tuned. There's lots of great stuff coming your way, including a mead meet in September. That'll be a lot of fun. We'll get some good videos of Scott drinking pizza mead. That's what the people want. That's what they're going to get. So, yeah. Nope. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for letting me be here. I'll see you guys all real soon. Good night, and skull. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.